Either gonna go to my personal YouTube.
Okay, we can always look. Are we live?
Should be.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
It's live. Can you hear yourself?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Perfect. Good evening from Haverhill, Massachusetts. We have a Friday Night Pro League. Well, we have a Friday Night Pro League match for you. Um, we have Central One visiting Academy One. There are some playoff implications for this one. Central One is in eighth place currently at 96 points. Academy One on the right in green, they're right now at 91 points. So this does have um, this is a big match for both of them. I'm Michael Machichi, first time streaming. I'm sorry, first time commentating. And here we go. Matt Susi on the right, Ed Woodside on the left. Susi knocks down 8. He leaves the 1 and 3. Eddie Woodside leaves a split. There's a 7 on the left and the 6, 9, 10 on the right. Susi plays the wood, misses it, and Eddie chops 1. So far, riveting match. 8-7, Academy 1. And a 10 box for Matt. And a 10 box for Eddie. Right now, we have a barn burner. It is tied up. Looks like we're going to need a reset on lane 6. Matt on the right, he's coming in to tonight's matchup. With an average of 109.06, and he strikes. Eddie Woodside tried to match him. He leaves the 3, 6, and the 8. Eddie Woodside comes into tonight's match averaging 111.4. And Eddie misses the spare. And he picks up the 10. Right now the match is even through completed frames, and Matt Susi has 2 balls working. Now we have Steve Body and Justin Scally. Steve on the left, Justin on the right. Scally with a great ball. Trip over. 5, 6, and 10 for Scally. Steve takes out the right side. He leaves a bunch of 6.
Sound great.
Thank you. Thank you. They just said I sounded great. And not that I'm contesting that, but I always seem great. Steve slides by on the left. Scally misses everything on the plate. And a 9 box for Scally. And an 8 box for Steve. Steve comes in with an average tonight of 111.38. And Scally comes into tonight's match averaging 110.49. And he leaves a solid 7 pin on the left. Steve gets a good mixing ball off the head pin. He leaves the 1, the 7, the 9, and the 10 with wood in the middle. Should help if it goes off the sidewall. Scally all over the 7 pin for a spare. That leaves 2 hanging in the second box for Academy 1. Steve, ooh. Everything went around it. He leaves the 9 and the 10. And an 8 box. So he is at 16 through 2. Scally at 19 with a ball to be rolled on his spare.
Say no.
Now we have Jeff Walsh on the right, Matt Nichols on the left. Jeff Walsh throws it in the pocket. He leaves the 4-7 on the left, 10 on the right. Matt Nichols back from an injury tonight. I believe this is his first night back. He takes out the corner with Wood in the middle of there. Gets a cluster of 7 on the left. Jeff makes a beautiful spare. Well played. Matt just misses the head pin on the right, and he leaves the 1 and the 2 for a 10 box. So far, the marks right now are 3 for Academy 1, 0 for Central 1. And we're going to need a pin boy. Brian Fuller, everybody. That now going for a 10. Nine box. For Matt. Jeff will now fill his first box spare with a bonus ball. Jeff is coming into tonight's action with an average of 115.19. That's a great ball. He leaves 7. Matt getting closer to the head pin. He hits the 2. He leaves the 1, 3, 5, 6, and the 8. Jeff with the 4-7 on the left, 6 on the right. Gonna go low. Oh, nice try. Leave the 4 and the 7. Matt for a spare. Ooh, it's going to fall into it. And a spare for Matt Nichols. Big spare to come back to answer to Jeff's first box spare. 9 box for Jeff. Jeff sitting at 26 after 2 frames. Matt Nichols sitting at 19 with the ball to be rolled after 2. Now we have Corey Lisi on the right. And we have Tim Douglas on the left for Central 1. Corey hits the pocket barely, and he got a lot of mixing action there. He leaves the 3 pin. Tim also getting some action with his head pin shot. He leaves the 7 pin for his spare. Corey's all over it. Spare in the first for Corey. And the wood didn't help him on that one. He was ready to hit the button, I think. No luck around these parts. He'll pick up a 10 box. Corey comes into tonight's action averaging 116.28. And Timmy comes into tonight's action averaging 121.06. Corey on the fill, he knocks down 8. He leaves the 8 and the 10. Very helpful wood down the middle there. And Tim throws it, he hits the head pin, and he does not leave a very favorable shot. But I mean, it could work. Corey knocks the wrong spot. Tim, these guys are fast and furious. Tim almost makes it. Leaves the 10 pin, solid 10 pin, as did Corey. And it's a 10 box for Corey. He sits at 28 after 2. Tim will look to pick up this 10 box. And he will. 20 after 2 for Tim. Right now we're looking at a lead on the right for Academy 1. It looks like they have an 18 pin lead so far.
I know it's slow, but it's usually lots of time, right? And plenty the first
And now, right now, we have Brian Fuller on the right, Troy Fournier on the left. They both leave single pins. Ooh, Fuller slides by on the left. That is a tough shot. Tough to throw it at the headpin when you need to. When it's the only thing up there. Troy Fournier marks the spare. Now Troy will fill his first box spare on the left. Troy comes in averaging 114.51. And Brian Fuller comes in averaging 119.07. Fuller, oh, it looks like he might have the head pin again. Nope, he'll leave the 1 and the 10 on the right. Troy on the left, he fills his spare with 7. And he'll leave the 1, 2, and the 4. Fuller for a spare, he misses it. Troy misses everything. Part of being a good bowler is throwing those air balls and coming right back and making your 10 box. Those pins are important. It's the difference of sitting at 24 after 2 or 27 after 2. For Troy, and a 10 box for Brian. He'll sit at 20 after 2 and a 10 box for Troy. And at the turn, going into boxes 3 and 4, we have Central 1 sitting at 102 and the ball to be rolled by Matt Nichols. And on the right, Academy 1 is up 11 pins with 3 balls to be rolled. 2 by Susie, which he'll do right now, and 1 by Scally. He'll be up after Matt. Matt will fill his strike. First ball, he knocks this down 6. Eddie with a great wash up. Oh, and he'll miss the spare. He had the 1 and 2 first spare, missed that. And Matt will miss more pins for his fill. He'll stick with a 6 fill. 9 box for Eddie. And Matt will take a 7 box. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that Central 1 is sitting in 8th place currently. These guys in the green, Academy 1, they're sitting in 11th place, but only 5 points behind the blue team. So anything can happen. I mean, you still have a long, long way to go. And we're going to have a little bit of a reset, and here we are. Eddie Woodside misses the head pin on the left. He leaves the 1, 2, 6, and 7. Susie in the pocket. He'll leave the 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Eddie on the head pin. He'll leave the 6 pin. And Matt will punch through, leaving the 5, 6, and 10 for his last ball. And he'll take a 9 box. And Matt will take 7. So Matt will be sitting at 40 after 4 with that strike. And Eddie on the left, or the left scoreboard, as you're seeing it, is sitting at 38. So he's done pretty well pinning after misfiring the second balls. And Steve plows through the middle. He leaves tough split. Scally on the head pin. He'll have the triangle on the left. He's got the 4, 7, 8 on the left-hand side. And Steve leaves 3. Scally all over it. Good shot by Scally. And a 9 box for Steve. Scally with back-to-back spares. I'm not giving away bonus money today. That is not in my funds. Uh, but if this was a TV show in the early 2000s, we probably would be giving away $50 in bonus money if he was able to get 3 marks in a row. And Steve takes out most of the pins. He leaves the 1, 2, and the 4. Scally on the quarter, he'll leave the 4 horsemen on the right. That's the 1, the 3, the 6, and the 10. Steve, oh, just misses on the right. And Scally also misses on the right. He'll leave the head pin for a 10 box. And Steve will take a 7 box. He'll sit at 30 after 4. Scally with a 9 box. He'll be at, I'm so sorry, 51 after 4. Right now, Matt Nichols will be on the right. He'll be filling his spare. It's a 9-pin drop. He'll leave the 7-pin. And Jeff takes out. Well, he leaves the 3, 6, and the 7. Nichols with a spare, 2 consecutive spares for Matt Nichols. And Walsh throws it down the middle. And he'll look up at least to take 9 or 10 out of this. Yeah, it's a 9 box for Jeff. Now Matt on the right, he'll be filling his spare in the 3rd. With 9. Jeff throws it in the pocket. He'll leave the 5, 8, and 10. A little bit of wood up there. He's going to be up top, I think, to drive it over. Nice shot by Matt Nichols. He'll spare up in the 4th. Oh, nice try by Jeff. And he'll look to 10 it up now. Nine box to Jeff. Now Corey and Tim will be up. Corey will be on the left, Tim on the right. Tim hits the pocket. He leaves the 5, the 7, the 8, and the 9. Corey in the pocket. What a ball. He leaves the 5-pin with some tricky wood out there. He's going to be to the left. I think he would have to be to the left of that front piece of wood. Ooh. Corey misses it. And it's an 8 box for Timmy and a 10 box for Corey. Tim punches through the middle. 2, 4 on the left, 3, 6, 10 on the right. Corey, half Worcester plus the 7-pin. Non-helpful wood on the left. Timmy comes into action this year with a high triple of this season of 400, and he almost makes that shot. What a beautiful, beautiful try. Corey on the front one, and he'll leave the 5 and the 10 for a 10 bucks. $10 to Tim. And a $9 for Corey. Now we'll look at Brian Fuller on the left, Troy Fournier on the right. Troy with a head pin hit. He leaves the 2, 7, and 10. Fuller off the head pin. He leaves the 1, 9, and 10. And oh, nice bid by Brian. Get the 10 up here. $7 to Troy. We have IT coming to fix the screen right now. Troy plows to the middle. He leaves the 4-7 on the left and the 6-10 on the right. Fuller, hammer. Nice ball by Brian. He'll leave a strike in the 4th. That's their only working mark right now.
Can't even hear you. I can't hear you because you're there. I can't hear you here. Don't even. There we go. I knew that was coming. I got Susan's leave up there before he even.
I know.
Just a bit. How both damage behind.
Yeah, what did you do? All right, so just to catch you up while we're waiting for the cameras to be worked on. Eddie Woodside on the left, he got a mark, single pin pickup, and Matt Susi on the right got a $10. Matt Susi in the pocket, he leaves the 6 and 10 with wood in front. Eddie Woodside filling his spare. Just off the head pin, gets quite a break. He leaves the 1, the 2, and the 4. And he'll look to run it down for a spare. And spare for Matt Susi. And a spare for Ed Woodside.
That looked online for a second. Wait, they're at least synced now. No.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Which is good. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think we're synced up. Yeah. Look at us. Stand right there the whole time. Don't even bowl.
Computer wasn't plugged in.
Oh,
I think it wasn't allowing it to get enough.
sorry, folks. We unplugged the computer, but we are so back.
It's back, baby.
Please, please. $9 for Steve. $8 for
Battery got
Scally.
slow, so it was sacrifice performance. Then
Yeah, no, I get that. Been there. We are so back though.
tequila fluid.
Okay, Scally on the head pin. Leaves the 2 and the 4. No wood to help. Steve off to the left. He will leave the. Well, he'll leave a cluster. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10 for a spare. Scally on it. Ooh, drives it right back. Be a big one for Steve if he could pick it up. Yeah, he misses left. It's a little bit of a break off that head pin though. He leaves the 1, the 3, and the 6 for a $10. $10 for Scally on the right. $8 for Steve on the left. So to catch you up through completed boxes, we're looking at an 8-pin deficit for the team on the left. That would be the blue team. That's Central 1. And they have 2 marks working. One right now by Matt Nichols. And the other team has Academy 1. They have 2 marks working as well. So close ball game. Oh, what a ball by Jeff, and he strikes. And Matt Nichols almost strikes. He leaves a 6-pin with wood. He'll be looking for 4 marks in a row if he picks this one up.
It's not very.
And he does. 4 marks in a row for Matt Nichols. 1 mark in a row for Jeff.
You look handsome.
Thank you, you too. That voice you heard was Dave Godwin. He's getting married tomorrow. So if you're in the chat, you're watching this match or wherever you are in the world, we wish him the best. 9 drop for Jeff Walsh, almost a double strike. He leaves the 4-pin to pick up.
Something wants.
And a spare for Jeff. That's spare on strike. And nice ball by Matt. No luck on that one. Leaves the check mark on the left for a $10. And he'll take 8. And now we're back to Tim on the left and Corey on the right. And he'll push the ball to the left, take out the 3 in the corner. Tim on the head pin. Oh, not bad. Not bad considering what it looked like from the beginning. He's got the 2, 4, 7 on the left and the 9 at the back. He's got some wood to help. Not sure how well it will help. I'll have to be high on it. Not as helpful as I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. Corey will take a $10, a very, very, very lucky $10. Play the lottery tonight, Corey, and a $10 for Tim.
Yep.
We had a little bit of a break. We were waiting for some pins to reset. Oh, and it looks like we have a little bit of a lane breakdown.
Sounds good. Okay.
Sorry, it still looks like we're waiting for the lane to be fixed on the left. Looks like they're making some sort of progress.
Sure. She's calling me. Roll back. She's just an old man with her little grandma. You're old. You're an old somebody. I'm older than Kelly. See? My daughter was 3 years old. I realized. And having a baby. I'd like to. We're gonna be there for the end of August. I was.
And we're back. We're so glad you joined us again.
Her name's Haley.
Corey off the head pin on the right. He does get quite a break off the head pin. Tim in the pocket. He'll leave the well, now it's turned into the triangle. A very, very makeable triangle. Let's get the 3, 5, and 6 on the left, on the right. I'm sorry. Corey on the right misses the head pin. And Tim misses the front one. Grabs the 5 pin. And they'll both be looking for outs here. $9 Corey. $9 for Tim. So status quo after that box. Brian comes up. He's working on a strike. Troy isn't working on anything, so we'll be tuned in for Brian's fill ball here. He's off to the left. He leaves the 1, the 3, the 6, and the 8. No one to help. Troy down the middle. What a ball. And he'll leave the 7 pin for a spare. Nice offer by Brian. That's a 9 fill on his strike. And Troy just misses left on that one. And a $9 for both. Academy 1 currently has 2 marks working, one by Matt Susi in the first spot, and Jeff Walsh has a spare working in the 6th spot. That's a great ball by Brian. Tough leave. Tough leaves for both of them. So Brian on the right, he's got the 5, the 7, and the 10. He's got some wood in there. I don't know what he can possibly do with that. I don't know what they're saying to him either. They're both saying, Brian, just throw the ball, dude. Just throw the ball. But maybe it'll work. Oh, what a shot up there. Holy smokes. What a beautiful. Who am I? Honestly, who? That's why I'm back here and they're out there. I know how cliche that can sound too, but holy guacamole. And I love guacamole. Nice spare by Brian and an 8 box for Troy. Beautiful, beautiful shot. We would watch that in instant replay if the funds allowed us to do that, but Corey hasn't upgraded his computer yet, so we're unable to do that. Eddie was the only one on Central One working on a spare, and he fills it with 4. And Matt's also working on a spare. He also gets 4. The boys are lighting them up. Nice bid by Eddie. Very, very nice offer. Matt down the middle. That's basically all he gets. These 3 on the right and the 2 on the left for 10 bucks. Then he'll take an 8. Right now, the lead is 18 pins for Academy One. They're in green. And they have 2 more marks to fill in the 3 spot and the 5 spot. No marks currently working for Central One. Ooh, oh, he got a break out of that. He leaves the 247 on the left. He's got some wood there. I don't know how he's got to play the wood right, or else it's just going to take that front pin. Eddie just misses on the right. He leaves the head pin for a 10 box. And oh well, he took more than I thought. He ended up taking 2 pins. $9 for Eddie. $9 for Matt. Now we have Scally on the left and Body on the right. Body right now is sitting at 47 after 6 frames. Scally is sitting at 69 after 6 frames. There's a 22 pin difference there alone. That seems to be the difference here in the match. And you're looking at the whole scoreboard because Central One is down 17, so Steve can cut into this deficit from Scally. Could bring that team a little bit closer. He's off to the right. Leaves the 1, the 2, 4, and the 6. Struggling to find that head pin early on. Scally takes out the middle, and not the good middle. He leaves the 1, the 2, 6, 9, and 10. Body just misses the left. Leaves the head pin for a 10 bucks. Scally on it. What a nice try by Scally. A little too thin, I think. 10 bucks for Steve.
Fuller, I get it.
And $9 for Scally. So that's an extra pin back. Should be seeing 16 pins as the lead right now for Academy One. Body on the head pin. It's good time to start finding that one. Nice ball. That's the good news. The bad news is that his lead is not that favorable. He leaves the 2, 4 on the left, 10 on the right. Ooh, just missed on the left. Scally's got the 4 horsemen on the left. The 1, the 2, 4, and 7. Let's see if he can run it. No. Denied. Leaves the 7 pin. It was a great offer. $7 for Steve. Definitely disappointed in his bowling right now. He's sitting at 64 after 8. And Scally with the 10 bucks gains 3 pins. I'm so sorry to people who have just listened to me cough. I do apologize. It bowling gets me choked up. I'm all choked up. All right, so right now we're looking at
Pink when they come. They're really good.
Matt off the head pin. He leaves the 1, 6, and 7. Jeff on the head pin. That's a good first ball. That's a fill ball. He's on the spare. He leaves the 3, 5, and 10. And nice shot by Matt. Spare in the 7. Walsh misses on the left. And a 9 box for Jeff. We already noted Jeff's average coming into tonight's action, but his high triple for the year is 381. I'm not sure where he did that or how he did that, but that's the stats we're given. We don't complain, right? Jeff on the head pin. Maybe he'll beat that tonight. That's a strike in the 8th, whereas Matt fills his spare with 3. And a great offer by Matt.
That's what
And an 8 bucks for Matt. Great shot by Jeff. Or a great ball, I should say. Right now, the lead well, yeah. Hello. Right now, the lead for Academy 1 is 24 pins. Central 1 currently has no marks working, whereas Academy 1 has a strike by Jeff and a spare by Fuller in the 10th and the 6th. And he's in the last spot. It's a great ball by Timmy. See if he can take out the left. He does. Leaves 4 and 7 on the left for a spare. Corey. Oh, nope. Wow. He's really good at that shot tonight. He throws a half Worcester, he takes out the 10 pin. That's not something you want to be good at, Corey. Spare by Tim. Corey says, I see your spare, Tim. I'm going to do my best to get one myself. And he comes just short. And he'll look to 10 it up. Nice 10 bucks by Corey. That's a good rebound.
They go down too quick. It's
Timmy will fill his spare in the 7th with a nice pocket hit. Leaves the 7. Yeah, that's the 7 pin. Corey off the head pin leaves the 4 horseman on the right with the 8 pin in the back. He does have some wood that may be able to help if he can run down the 4 horsemen. Timmy will look to spare and go back-to-back spares to bring Central 1 back to this match, and he does. Great spare by Timmy. 2 big boxes for him. And a great ball by Corey. He takes, well, he leaves the pin that I didn't think he would. He leaves the 10 pin with wood all around it. And a 10 box for it.
What's wrong? I'm going too hard.
And now Troy Fournier will be up on the right. Brian on the left. He'll be filling the spare he had. If you recall, it was that beautiful 5-7-10 shot. Troy with a great ball. That's a makeable spare. He leaves the 4-7 on the left and the 10 on the right. Brian fills his beautiful spare with 4-4. Troy makes it. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And Brian comes up short. And he'll take a beautiful 10 box. Troy on the spare. He takes out 7. Fuller also takes out 7. I like both leaves. They both look makeable. Troy right down the middle, I think. Yeah, there you go. Nice ball by Troy. Good 2 boxes there. Brian also with the spare. We are coming down to the wire here, folks. We have 2 marks working for each side. And a 12-pin deficit for Central 1. They've got 2 of their marks at the end, both by Tim and Troy. 2 marks on the right by Jeff and Brian. Getting used to saying that. They've been leaving a lot of marks up there. Matt Susie takes out the 2 on the left. Eddie has a split. 2-4-7 on the left, 6 on the right. That throws a really good ball and misses it. And Eddie takes out the 7-pin on the left.
Bowleringo?
8 box for Matt. And the 9 box for Eddie. That's another pin back.
You know?
And now it's 11 pins. Beautiful ball by Matt. Ooh, I thought it was going to tail in. Eddie also off the head pin. A little bit of a better break. 1, 2, 9, and 10 for a spare for Eddie. Matt has a whole bunch of stuff going on up there. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and the 10. But he's got the wood that can go over there and get the 10 if he goes down the middle, takes all that cluster of 4 out. And he almost does. Comes up just short. Eddie going for a spare. He does. Beautiful shot by Eddie. We will be coming down to the wire. This is a single digits match. Now we'll see Eddie fill his spare on the left. Right now the deficit's 9 pins. And it's an 8-pin drop. And that makes it 1 pin. 1 pin is the difference. For Academy 1, they're up 1 pin. Hits are even. Scally in the pocket. It's unfortunate to say the least. He leaves the big 5, the 2-4-7 on the left, 6-10 on the right. Steve looks to get on that head pin. And he's just off. But he leaves a very favorable lead. He's got the 1, the 3, and the 6. And what a ball by Scally. He takes out the left. Now he's got his job's going to be to take out the right. Ooh, Steve misses on the left. And a 9 box for Scally. And a $9 for Steve. So we'll remain at 1 pin for now.
Here's clear.
And Scally's got the 4 horsemen on the left, 10 on the right. Steve off the head pin again. Buddy leaves the 4 horsemen. This will be a big one if he can get it for his team. It's like we're waiting for some balls to come back.
Okay. Like, well, what? Thanks. Hey,
Looks like we're still waiting for some balls to come back. Oh, we've got a moment. They've got a tight match to our left as well. It looks like there's a 5-pin difference in favor of the gray team. Not that you can see the other team. But the gray team is in the lead by, oh, they also have a 1-pin difference. What? What a coincidence.
That's stuff one. That's what that means. For one. There'll always be a king asshole thing. Everybody's step when you bring what yes.
Sorry, we are still waiting for balls to come back. I'm just as impatient as you all are.
My niece. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture for Uncle.
Sorry, we're still waiting. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know if there's any events coming up. I think the Pro Series has their playoffs coming up. Oh, and just as I'm just trying to talk about something else, Scally gets his balls back. Stella got her groove back. Tries to take out the spare. He does not. Steve, oh, he misses on the right. And he'll look to make it out here. $9 for Scally. That'll be a 106 string for him. And a $9 for Steve, and he'll throw an 82. That first bowler, Eddie, he had a 114 to Matt Susi on the right. It's 97.
So, here we go.
And we've still got a 1-pin difference over here. Jeff fills his spare with, or first ball of his strike with 6.
Credit give this.
Walsh has the 247 on the left, 6 on the right. Ooh, he almost shoots it. That gives his team extra 9 pins on the game. Matt just slides by. $9 for Matt, 10 for Jeff. And it's a 10-pin lead. 10-pin lead for Academy One. What a ball by Jeff. Leaves the 5 and 10. A little bit of wood in there if he can get it to shoot over. Matt slides by on the right. He leaves the 1, the 4, 7, and the 9. Some wood in there to help. Oh, what a bid by Jeff. Ooh, Matt slides by as well. $10 for Jeff.
Sorry.
So to $10 for Jeff. He said he'll have a 129 game, and Matt will get a $9 to finish, and he'll go 127. Right now, the lead is 12 pins for Academy One. They're in the green, but Timmy is filling a spare now that he had in the eighth. What a ball by Timmy. That's a great drop. Corey leaves the four horsemen on the right, 8 in the back. Oh, he'll slide by on the right. Timmy on the left, he's got the 10 pin for a spare, and he picks it up with ease. It's another spare for Central One. They go crazy. Somebody keep that team down. Great shot by Timmy. Corey off the head pin. He leaves the 1, the 2, 7, and 10 with wood in there. Timmy on the head pin. What a ball. That's another 9 pin drop for Timmy. Corey makes the shot. Spare in the 10th for Corey. And Timmy makes his. 2 spares, well, 4 spares working now. The lead is 7 now in favor of Central One. Seven fill for Corey. And a 5 fill for Timmy. So that makes the lead 5 pins for Central One. They both got marks working. Working at the car wash. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. All right. First bonus ball will be thrown by Brian. He's on the right. They've got a 5-pin deficit, that team. He is on the head pin. What a ball by Brian. He's going to take out 8, 9, 8. Troy takes out the 6 on the right. He leaves the 4 horsemen on the left. He's got wood to help. So does Brian. And a spare by Brian Fuller in the 9th box. Troy slides by the 4 horsemen on the right. He needs a big 10 here. And it does. $10 for Troy. And now the lead is 3 pins for Central One on the left. Brian on the right, gonna fill his spare with 9-9. Is the fill for Brian. Troy with the strike on the left. What a ball by Fournier. What a back and forth match this is. And Brian makes his spare on the right. Troy will need a double now. Unless Brian's fill spare is low, it'll force Troy to throw another hammer. And he does. He'll fill it with 7. And Troy, just misses the head pin. We're going to be in the single digits for the game. And it's an 8 fill for Troy. And so we had a 124 for Troy and a 135 for Fuller. The lead ended in a a 3-pin win for Academy One on the right. Sorry, I'm not used to the end of games. That was like the longest hour of my life discussing the end of during that game. We had some lane breakdowns, the camera malfunction, and we have 2 more games to go, and we're right back in it. Not even time to breathe for Mike Fucici on behind the scenes here. Ed Woodside on the
Get rid of second.
Eddie. Oh, what a bid. Matsusi on the left. He's got a diamond to work with. So I believe coming into this this match tonight, um, Academy One in the green, they were 5 points behind the blue team, Central One, for the standings and the last playoff spots. Now the deficit is 3. And we've got an early 1-pin lead now for Central One. It's a 5-pin drop for Eddie, who leaves the 1, 2, 5, 9, and I'm sorry, 8, 9. Susie throws a hell of a ball, and he leaves the 5, 7, 10. We've seen this made already once tonight by Brian Fuller. If you recall, I was making fun of them for for researching how to shoot the shot, but who am I? Who am I to judge, right? I think that actually Paul Grant calls this the Matsusi special, if I don't.
Have fun.
Yes, I'm having so much fun. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much for having me and inviting me to spend my Friday night with you. Oh, now we know. Now we know how it goes. Nice 10 bucks by Matt Susi. And it's an early 1-pin lead for Academy One. Let's see if they can hold on to it for 98 more boxes. Steve will look to have a big string here. He had a rough game the last one.
Office.
9-pin drop for Steve on the right. Scally misses the head pin. Leaves the 1, 2, 4, 6, and 10. Steve with the spare. Is this on Facebook too? Just YouTube. Okay. Oh, okay.
People talking.
Nobody's talking to me. Oh, hi, Brian. Surprise. I see. What's the total so far? Oh, isn't that so on brand of C to ask us that? It's on the screen, C. Yes. And now Steve will fill the spare with one. Luckily tonight you don't owe me any money for filling that with a Rich Limon special.
Yeah.
It's 9 bucks for Steve. And 10 bucks for Scally. Now Matt Nichols will come up on the right, Jeff on the left. Nice ball by Matt. He leaves the the Worcester on the left. He leaves the 2 and the 8. Jeff with a nice ball.
Hey, you're doing great. Yeah. Florida won.
$10 to Jeff. $8 from Matt. Matt Nichols comes from Abington. I think he comes from Abington, Massachusetts. Matt Nichols is 5'7". He weighs about 120. And and this is his first week back. I think he has an injury to his back or so. Maybe his back or his leg. I don't know what it is with Matt. Only Matt knows. Now look to spare it up. He does. Back on the board for Matt. Nice ball by Jeff. He runs the horseman down, which is I've not seen that happen much tonight. They usually leave the corner, but he was able to take it down when he had an extra pin to hit. $9 to Jeff. Tim now up on lane 6. Matt Nichols, welcome to the booth. I was just talking about how you hail from Abington, Massachusetts. You're about 5'7". You weigh about 120 pounds.
Wow, I love the glasses you're wearing.
I know. Well, we aim to please here on Candlepin Corner, and that's what we're doing tonight.
Sir,
You're welcome. Keep up the good work. Now, what were you out with? I was just telling. Oh, sprained. Okay, so I said I think it was a back problem. It was not a back problem. He sprained his wrist shoveling. I mean, if you're living in the New England area, you definitely know that the weather in New England was not so favorable this winter, right? Um, but we are back. We're so back. Tim with a nice shot for a spare. He takes out 8, maybe 9, definitely 8. And he leaves the 3 and the 6 on the right for another spare. Corey, the nice ball. Nothing to show for it. Literally nothing. He leaves the 5, 7, and 10. We've seen this before. And we've seen it made twice. One was for a $10, unfortunately, but one was for a spare. Let's see if Corey can do it. He will not do it. And he'll look to pick up the 7 or the 10. For $9. All right, now we're back up to Troy Fourier on the right, Brian on the left. Troy with a nice ball. He leaves the triangle on the right. Oh. Nice ball by Troy. He makes the spare. Brian will look to match it. He will not. And a $10 for Brian. Central one out to an 11-pin lead so far this spring. 9-pin drop for Troy. I think it happened quick. I think he was off the head pin there. Brian also off the head pin. Also not a bad leave. He leaves the 1, 7, and 8. Oh, Troy. I hate to break it to you, Troy, but I don't think the cap was the play there. And the wood will not help you either, Fuller. So a couple of misfires there. $10 for Troy and a $7 for Brian. And right now we're looking at an early 23 pin lead for Central 1. That's the highest lead I think we've seen all night. In any direction. And that cuts that brings total to their side now by 18 pins. Matt Susi now up on the right. He gets a bit of a break, leaves the 1, 3, 7, and 10. Some wood to help in the middle there. And Eddie Woodside on the left leaves the 5 and 7 for a spare. Matt misfires, takes out everything but the head.
It was like
Ooh, what an offer by Eddie. Just missed. That's all you got to do is take care of that 5 pin. And it's an 8 for Eddie.
time.
Eddie takes out the left. And he leaves the 1, 3, 6, and 9. Matt on the head pin. He leaves 3, 7, and 8. Someone to help. Maybe he can shoot it over there. What an offer by Matt. And Eddie mows it down first. Central 1 has 2 marks. Actually, 3 marks working right now. And $9 for Matt. Currently, Academy 1 has no marks working, so Central 1 not only up 22 in the game, but they have 3 marks working, so that puts the string maybe up to the late 30s. Late 30s. I didn't mean that. Upper 30s. And Scally with a hammer. Those did not take long to fall down. Steve tries to match. And he leaves the 4, 7 on the left, the 6, 10 on the right. Snappy to get the pins over there. Oh, nice bid by Steve. Probably want to be a little bit more right or left that we can get a little snap action. And a $9 for Steve. Scally now filling his strike with another really nice ball. He leaves the check mark on the left. That check mark consists of the pins numbered 2, 4, 5, and 7. Steve takes out a bunch on the left. He leaves the 1, 3, 7. I'm sorry, the 1, 3, 4, and 7. Scally fills his strike with 6. Steve on it and spares in the 4th. Nice ball by Steve. And $8 for Scally. And that puts him at 40. That should be 43. Yep, 43 after 4. Steve now working on a spare. He joins Eddie in the 4th. They both have spares working. So Center 1 has 4 spares working now against Academy 1, who has none working. Jeff on the right. Plows to the middle. Not much action there. Matt misses the head pin. Doesn't leave too bad of a lead. He leaves the 1, 7, 8, and 10. And Jeff misfires there. So does Matt. Dave goes, I'm not hitting your button.
That's not for the straight.
All right, that's a $9 for Jeff, $9 for Matt. That stays about status quo. He did have a 6 fill there. Jeff off the head pin. Matt on the head pin, and it looks like Jeff's leave is a little bit more favorable. Jeff has the 1 and the 10 with a little bit of wood in there to help. And it does not go as planned. Matt now with the 4, 7 on the left, 3, 6. I'm sorry, 6, 9, 10 on the right. Takes out the left. Now he's just going to want to take care of the right. $10 for Matt, $10 for Jeff. Currently, the lead is 23 now for Central 1 on the left. They have now 3 marks working. Academy 1 has no marks. Corey now up on the left. Well, tough ball there. Here's a cluster in the middle. Timmy on it. He leaves the 9 pin for a spare. That was a fill ball. Spare for Timmy. Corey up again. He leaves the 4 horsemen on the left. Timmy now filling his spare. Nice pocket ball. And he will leave the 5 pin for a spare. Happy to be here, Mike. Yeah, it's like bedtime magic, but with Mike, you know? Wasn't that funny? I'll do just about anything, Mike. Nothing's off the table. I certainly was, and they put me on the counter. Corey with a tough 6 box there. And Timmy picks up his 3rd mark in a row. He's sitting at 66 after 4. No, just me. Full with a nice head pin. He leaves a triangle on the left. He's got the 2, 4, and 5 with a little bit of wood that shouldn't be a factor. And he does make it. Torrey 1, 3, 6, 7, and 10. I'm sorry, 7 and 9. He makes his spare as well. Nice shot by both bowlers. Full fills his spare with 5. That's a tough leave. And Troy fills his with 9. Nice shot by Fuller. 2 marks in a row for Brian. Oh, Troy bounced that one. That was scary. 9 box.
Yes, so Troy, did I make the arrow? No.
Nice ball by Eddie. That's an 8 fill on his spare. That scared me. Yeah, I thought that was gonna, you know? Yeah, shit. Sorry, I shouldn't say that on. It happens to the best of us. 8 fill by Eddie, and he also gets another mark. They're up early in this game, and they still got 3 marks working to Academy One's 1 mark working. 9 box for Matt. Another mark for Eddie. The lead is 59 in this early in the second game.
Guys.
4 Central 1. Nice ball by Eddie. Nice mixing ball, I should say, by Eddie. 8 Phil. And he's got the 1 and 2. Matt on the head pin for a strike. Eddie for a spare. That's 3 marks in a row for Eddie. No bonus money for Eddie. That's not how we do things on an average Friday night.
I got her on speed dial. Yes. Going.
Steve now filling a spare. And he's on the pocket. Nice ball by Steve. 7 Phil. 3, 9, and 10 for another spare. Scally on the head pin. He leaves the big 5. 2, 4, 7 on the left, 6, 10 on the right. Steve just misses maybe the wood. No. Nice ball by Scally. He takes out 3 of the 5 important ones up there. 10 box for Steve. $8 for Scally. The lead right now is 76 pins. See, on the head pin, he's finding the head pin lately. Tough leave though. He leaves a 3, 6, 10 on the right, 4 pin on the left. No wood to really help. And Scally has the 7-10 split. I do like it in the V though. I think that if you're high on that cap in the middle there, you'll have enough to drive it back, but I think you got to get enough of that wood on the right. Right there. Ooh. That's exactly what I was thinking. We both would have missed it.
Right.
$6 for Steve. Steve is at 62 after 6.
That's bad.
And a $9 for Scally.
Steve, Bonnie, all headed back. You don't need. There's 3 of them right there. You don't need one. I told her to Google. I said, "Next back there."
Now with a nice ball strike for Matt Nichols. And a 9-pin drop for Jeff. This seems like one of those leaves that you hit the wood and it just goes every which way except for the pin. But we will see. Make a liar out of it. And he's got it all over it for a spare.
You're doing it right. Well,
Nice ball.
now,
Matt on the fill. Eight on the first fall from Matt. Jeff on the spare. 7 fill. Ooh, on the strike, he hits 9. Oh, they both missed their spares. $10 for Matt. $8 for Jeff. And right now we're looking at a 77 pin lead early, still pretty early in this game for Central 1. Central 1 has 2 marks working so far. Academy 1 has 1 mark working. Timmy on a spare. What a ball by Timmy. 9 fill. That brings it to 86 through completed boxes. Corey off the head pin. 1, 3, 6, and 8. For a spare. Timmy does it. 4 marks in a row for Tim Douglas. Now Corey will look to match it. And oh, a hell of an offer up there. Leaves the 8 pin. $9 for Corey. That's another pin in Central 1's favor. And we're looking at an 87 pin lead with another extra mark for Tim Douglas. On the fill. Tim complaining about the 9 fill. I understand. I would hate a 9 fill on a spare. That would be detrimental to my bowling. And it looks like he's going to pick up another spare.
not just now. You're back.
Oh, he does not get it. He knew something we didn't. He definitely wanted that strike. He knew he was not going to make that one. That was some tough wood. And Corey leaves the 5 and the 6 for a $10. And if he makes this $10, I will send him $5. He does not. My $5 is very good. Right now we're looking at a lead of 96 for Central 1. It's still relatively early in this game. Academy 1 has got to start marking. The difference right now, big time, has been Tim Douglas at 104 through 6 compared to Corey Elise's 51 after 6. Now Troy, spread eagle. Fuller has 6. That cuts the deficit. Not by a lot, but a little bit helps. Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was Academy 1. And he's on it for a spare. That's another mark in Academy 1's favor. That's a $7 for Troy. That's 3 more pins in Academy 1's favorites.
Because I'm supposed to run and okay.
Troy off to the right takes out the 6-9. Fuller on a spare. Oh, he grabs the headman. I didn't think he was going to. And he leaves the 3-7, 9 and 10 for a spare. This is cutting it into the lead that Central One has, not by a lot, but like I said, you got to get pieces back here and there. Good bid by Brian. $9 for Troy. $10 for Brian. So that brings us to the turn going into the 7th and 8th boxes. Central One, all Central One. They're up 81 this game. And they lead the match by 76. Academy One took the first game by 5 pins. Don't ask me the total. I don't remember. Sucha takes out 4 on the right. Eddie Woodside on a spare. 4, 5, 7. This will be a nice shot if it goes. Ooh, he tries to cut it. Vintage Eddie Woodside out there. Said, screw the wood. $10 for both. And we're gonna wait for the pins to be fixed again. That's good because I feel like I was losing my voice a little bit. I'm kidding. I've talked to her for longer lengths during my time alive here on Earth. Actually, if you're watching live, I think by now the astronauts have already landed in the ocean. I gotta look. Here's
Trying to get chill, man.
No pressure. You're on the big screen.
Oh, really? For what? Oh, nice. No. All right, we finally get a reset, a fresh reset. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I'm losing my mind.
What are you doing during these breaks?
We're talking about life, man. We're talking about life. I would switch to a commercial break, but nobody endorsed me, so I have nothing to talk about during. We don't have a commercial. We have no commercial. It's just me all the time. I could make a commercial. Are you looking to buy or sell a used home? Contact Josh Riopel for all your home needs.
Talk.
Yes. Are you looking for a house with crown molding? Contact Josh Riopel. Massachusetts or New Hampshire. He's licensed in both, right?
And like Lane Roofing. You need a new roof.
And if you wake up in the middle of the night and you find that the roof above your head blew off and you were in a 1950s sitcom called Wizard of Oz, you can call Troy Fournier for what's the roofing company called? Lane Roofing. Lane Roofing. That's LANE Roofing. And you can contact Troy Fournier. Is anybody else? Are you in the market for new shoes? Contact Brian Fuller. And we're back to live action. You can probably stop listening to me talk. Matt Susie with a great first ball leaves the 4 and the 8 for a spare. I just endorsed you for shoes. I was just talking about you selling shoes. Red Shoe Barn is Brian Fuller. That's any shoes you need. He'll lace you up. Spare for Matt Susie. And if you are if you are watching the stream tonight and you think that bowling is your sport, we got the perfect place for bowling shoes. Go see Brian Fuller at Red Shoe Barn. He'll hook you up with the shoes. It's in New Hampshire? Dover, New Hampshire. Dover, New Hampshire. You heard that here first. It's in Dover, New Hampshire. He's not there on Fridays and Sundays. He has Fridays and Sundays off. But you know, we're all shopping on Saturdays. We know what we need.
Basically, bowling is your one-stop shop for all trips.
Yes, bowling. If listen, let me tell you something. If you need something done, we've got the bowlers to do it. Scally on the head. What a ball he's throwing tonight. Not much of a luck. He's got the 4. I'm sorry, the 2-4 on the left, the 10 on the right. Body takes out the 2-4-8. He leaves quite a big cluster out there. 4 spare. Justin misses. And Steve misses. Couple misfires out there. They're both going to need a big out. 7 box for Scally. And a 9 box for Steve. That's a big out for Steve.
On you look just like your mom. Mom. Uh-huh.
Let's go. Let's get back on that head pin. He does. Nice mixer. And he leaves the 10 pin for a spare. Body with a nice ball. Strike in the 8th. Nice spare by Scally. You heard that voice in the background. That was Julia Jones. She's here rooting on Steve tonight. She is fresh off a win. What was it? What was it that you won last week? The Joan Kamrowski something or other? Yeah, she won a tournament out in Western Mass, and she was jumping up and down out there. It was at Canal, right? Canal Lanes? Canal Lanes in East Hampton. She's a big up and coming bowler. I believe she's 19 or 20 years old. Do you remember when you were 19 or 20 years old? Neither do I. Spare for Jeff, strike for Matt. Yep.
79.
79 pin lead now for Central 1. It was up over 90 at one point. Academy 1 is trying to make their way back.
God damn it, Scott! Throw it like a man! Hey, come on. Yeah. Let's get a shot, too.
I love everybody here. I love everybody here. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I will. Ever since I started standing up, I feel more animated. Now I understand why Paul does the standing up thing. You have to feel. I felt like I was just having coffee with my girls, you know? It is hot in here, though. Can we open up a window?
Try to get 3 too.
I already got 2. That's enough. What a bit, Scotty.
Good last game.
I'm so sorry that we're waiting on the pins again.
I'll like I need like four. It's no big. Everything's pretty dull. What below the line at? That's yeah. Well, I got that Felipe Barrio. That's what I got. Took half of it. Throw it down to your back. It's gonna be a weekend of 3 inches up. Hope you're ready for it. If you're Barrio, you're like. Please.
All right, we're back. Sorry, we are back. Jeff takes out. That's a 7 fill on his spare.
Yeah, what? Thank you. So that. And I. I was not proactive. I hope you. Proactive. Oh, you would. Started.
That's another spare for Jeff. $10 for Matt Nickel. Now we have Corey Lisi up on the right, Tim Douglas on the left. Tim is having quite a string this one. Corey takes out the middle. He leaves the 1, 8, and 9. And Tim with the spread eagle.
Like Carl's lights on in class. You know when you have to sneeze and then it stops.
Stops. And that's a nice spare by Corey. And $8 for Tim. Corey on the fill. 6 fill. Oh, Corey with a nice bid. He leaves the 4, 7 on the left. Tim has quite the leave out there. He leaves the 7, 9, and 10 with a little bit of wood, and he's going to try and get it. No. Nice bid by Tim.
Over there.
$9 for Corey. And a $10 for Tim. Right now, the lead is Central 1. It's all Central 1 this one. They're up by 73 pins. And now we see Fuller and Troy up there. Nice ball by Fuller. Not a lot to show for it, but it's a very favorable leave. He leaves the 5 and the 10. He's got wood in there to help. Troy, not a bad leave off the head pin. He leaves the 1, the 2, and the 7. He's got wood to help as well. Fuller, no. Denied. And Troy also denied. That's a $10 for Brian. That's an $8 for Corey. That's another 2 pins in Academy One's favor. Fuller back on the head pin. He is going to leave 1 pin, and it's the 8 pin. He's got wood. Troy on the left. He's got not so favorable wood. Oh, unless it gets out of the way, he leaves 5 and the 9. Fuller on it for a spare. And a $9 for Troy. And Academy One, they've down 71. They've got 4 marks working. And on the left, Central One only has 1 mark working, and it's a Steve body strike in the 2nd spot. Eddie on the head pin. He leaves the 3 and the 5. Wood in front. Susie on the fill. He gets 6. Ooh, Eddie denied by that shot. That was a little bit easier than it ended up being. Wood went everywhere except for the 5 pin.
Roblox.
And a $9 for Susie. That's another pin in the central favor of Central One. Phew, I'm so sorry. Phew. Bless me. Thank me. And now the lead is 65. Just like that. They've got some pins working. Susie off the head pin doesn't leave that bad of a leave. He leaves the 4 horseman on the right. Eddie Woodside on your right hand side. He's got the 1, 3, and 5. He's got wood that shouldn't be a factor. Maybe it'll help if he hits it with the ball and takes out the 5 pin. He just misses on the right. Not happy with that ball. Susie needs this. Oh, and denied by that shot. It was a good play. That's a $10 for Eddie and $9 for Matt. Eddie ends the string with a 118, and Matt Susie ends with a 108. Like I've said, the difference this string is that Tim Douglas is at 122 through 8. He's having quite a big string. Steve Body on the head pin again, looking for a double strike. He leaves 2, 4, 6, and 10 for a spare. Scally on a spare. Leaves the 4 horseman on the left with the 9 in the back. Nice ball by Steve. Very nice ball by Steve. 9 full on the strike. $10 for both. At the end of the string, we'll take a little break for from commentary for maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll be back. Steve with a nice ball.
Picking it up.
2 full on the head pin. He leaves the 2, 7 on the left, 3, 6 on the right. Scally with a nice ball. He leaves the 4 pin.
Yes, I did. Okay, bro. It's the green.
One of us is drunk. Nice ball by Scally. Makes it.
Let's show me. Shoot that. Shoot him. Oh my God.
Scally will look to fill it.
Look, finding news.
Oh, what a ball by Scally. Strike on spare to finish. That'll put him at 111. That brings the total down to 60 pins. Gonna work on getting total closer for the next game.
Firing. Look at your ball.
And Matt says, no, Academy One. No, you will not. Throws a hammer. Jeff on the spare throws 8. He's got a cut shot to make.
Stop it. Don't move yet, but get ready to go. What's that? Probably you're better than I am right now. It's awful, right? It's it. Bye bye.
That's a 10 by Jeff Walsh. The lead right now is 53 for Central One. Central One has a mark working. That's a strike that Matt Nichols, you just saw him throw it. And on the right, Brian Fuller has a spare working. Oh, what a great ball by Matt. Matt's got one of those just naturally fluid forms. I mean, it goes right there. I've watched him bowl for many, many years. Very natural, very, very good bowler. Gets in his head too often. He shouldn't. He's a very, very talented bowler. Just had a 6-pin first spare and he did miss it. And
Well, like, I think that big of a lead. Oh yeah, it was.
Let's get back.
Second, our second was like 6 strikes in a row. Oh, man, I get you right now. Not bad. But that's snappy. Snappy stuff going. That's it. Just one title.
we are so back. Sorry for the quick intermission. Tim on the left, I mean on the right, he's got the 1 and the 7 first spare. He makes it. Beautiful shot. Corey, no luck on that one. We'll look to have a big out for this. $6 for Corey. Tough game that one. He had a 92. Central one, I mean, I'm sorry, if Academy one can come back in the next game, that'll be very big for them. They need points against this team. And it's an 8-fill for Tim and a wonderful 1-5-0 game for Tim Douglas. Good for him. Good for him. It was the really, really good ball he was throwing. Troy Fournier on the head pin. He leaves a 3 and the 6 for a spare. Nice shot by Troy. Marks it up. $9 for Brian. That's a spare for Troy. Troy will be working on it. Coming in the 10th. They're up 66. Nice ball by Brian Fuller. Good mixing ball, I should say. He leaves the 1, 7, 8, and 9. Troy Fournier on the right. He's got a nice fill ball with a 2, 5, and 7. He tries to make it and he misses. $10 to Troy. Excuse me, but more you make fun of. Excuse me, as I said, send Good. Evil Exeter. Yes, that. All right, we're back to live action. My petty, my pettiness has gone by the way of the sub. Sometimes it takes the better of me. $9 to Seuss. $8 for Ed. That's an early 1-pin lead for Academy One. And here they come. Yeah, yeah, I'm right on it. Matt with a good break off the head pin. He leaves the 1, 2, 5. Eddie with a tough leave. He's got the 5, 6, 9, and 10. Some wood to help. See if they can make their spares. Definitely. 50% like long. Oh, Matt! Beautiful, beautiful shot. Didn't see it there. Eddie Woodside, what a ball he threw. One time, Eddie. $9 for Eddie. The strike happens, I want to hear. All righty. Now we're back with Body and Scally. Body on the left, Scally on the right. Scally's team is up 2 pins so far in the string. It is early, very, very early. But we've got to announce something at some point. Scally on the head pin, 4 and 6. Steve with a good break off the head pin. He leaves the 1, 2, 7, 8, and 9. He's got some wood to help move around a little bit down there. Scally for the spare. Just misses. Oh, what a bid by him. Yeah, nice bid by Steve. He leaves the head. 9 box for Scal. Damn, girl. $10 for Body. Scally on the head. Yeah, he leaves. Let's see if it falls. Yes, he leaves the 10 pin for a spare. Body on the head pin. Not much to show for it. Nice ball, Steve. Great ball by Steve Body. Not a great ball by Scally. That wood was not the one. I think you had to go into the right one. But this will go for Steve. Oh, without the wood too. Oh, wow. What a shot by Body. Nice ball. Let's watch that in instant replay. Just kidding. We can't do that yet. We're working on it. It's the corner of Candlepin we haven't really got to yet, and if we do, I can't figure out how to do that on the setup here. And now we're back with Jeff Walsh on the head. He leaves the 3 and the 6 for a spare. Nichols on the left. He leaves the 7 pin for a spare. Spare for Walsh. Spare for Matt.
You totally did not mean to throw that ball. Okay, what's this? Oh. So he was aiming to the left side, not the right side.
And we have a 7 fill for Jeff and a 3 fill for Matt. Ooh, almost cuts it. Matt off the head pin.
Daily asked son.
$10 for Jeff. And a $5. Tough $5 for Matt.
Yeah, full draft. That's it. Not mine. We're heavy right now.
Corey on the head pin. Ooh, he leaves the 5 and the 7 with wood in there to help. Tim off the head pin. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8.
You heard.
See if Corey can make it. Ooh, he's low on it. Oh, let's see if it comes back. It does not. Denied by the wood. Tim misses left. And a $10 for Corey. And a $10 for Tim.
Yeah, make that sense. I'm gonna take it. Right up the clock.
Now we're back. 10-pin lead so far for Academy One this game.
But I drafted a tequila shot. If you want to, strict him, Ricker is one of kind of like get the cheats. He's trying to get me in front. She's good for nobody.
Spare. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong lane. I'm looking at the wrong lane. Oh, Lord. I was looking at the wrong lane. Tragic, honestly.
Not enough. Not enough. He needs more.
Spare for Tim and a $7 for Corey.
Troy, you want to get ties all this together? Bowling?
Yes, I know.
I already had a full one. These things that it's a pairing, Matt. Hold on, listen, buddy.
Fuller back up on lane 6. He leaves the 6, 9, and 10 on the right. Troy with a great ball. He leaves a 6-4 spare on its own. Yeah. Excuse me, it's $10 for Brian. Fuller almost just off the head pin. Troy also off the head pin. Takes out the Worcester and the 7 pin. Fuller off the head pin for the spare.
No.
Drop the wall. Oh, my diesel.
$9 for both. And as we take the turn, Central One is looking at an 8-pin deficit. Academy One is up 8. If you're following along, Academy One has 1 mark working, whereas Central One has 2. So it's virtually even match. Woodside, what a ball, kid! Nice ball by Eddie Woodside there. He throws a hammer. Matt Susie off the head pin, but he leaves a favorable leave. He leaves the 1, the 2, the 4, and the 5.
You're gonna drive all the way to Meriden? Bummer, you're getting this pulling me land. Actually, you're funny. No, it's not with just keep Our dog be not of course.
So right now we're looking at a 13-pin lead because the only mark that Academy 1 had working, Matt was filling, and he filled it with 6. So it's 13-pin lead. Ed Woodside on a strike. He leaves the 1, 9, and 10. He's got Wood to help.
We have a Pitbull left, which is my dog. He's the old right now. We have Shepherd. Shepherd body. Too good. And this one has a cyclonic.
Nice bid by Eddie. He leaves just the 10 pin for a 10 box.
No.
And he leaves the 1, the 6, and the Matt Susi leaves the 1, the 6, 7, and 10 for a 10.
Timmy, she'd like to know how friendly my wife's dog is. He went He went
All right, so that's a 9 box for Eddie, and that's a 6 box for Matt.
and which had to fellow my daughter.
All right, and here we are back. It's a 1-pin deficit. Steve now filling a spare. All right, did one. Steve on the spare. 6 fill. He leaves the 7 on the left, 3, 6 down on the right. Scally filling nothing. What a ball. He leaves the 4 on the left, 6, 10 on the right. I don't mind the shot. I think you're going to be right at the 10. And nice spot by Body.
What happened?
And a nice shot by Scally. You had to be low there. I liked it.
Steve. I see you finally sat down. I thought sit down and just leave, but I guess not. Oh, now he's on. Now it's on. Right. Poop for my cheese, yeah. Give her son so much shit. Like I don't know. And you.
Body now filling his 2nd spare in a row. He's on the head pin. And he leaves the 2 and the 5 for another spare. Scally off the head. He leaves the 1, 4, and 7 for a spare. Oh, just misses. Steve just missed this. It's a good ball.
No 10s on this team. Don't you get it?
10 box for Steve. $10 for Scally.
Yeah, right. You want to high. Hey, asshole. Hey, what's our motto on this team? Yeah, we know you can. Just don't be the game
Yeah, spread eagle for Matt Nichols.
Yep, apparently on my board. Just. Julia, what kill woman? Well, hey, no offense, over like another girl. Yeah, it's like you made
And a 7 box to Jeff, 9 box for Matt.
I'm like a grandfather, but still. Let's go!
You know,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Ah.
Oh, nice ball by Matt. He got a little bit of a break there. He leaves just the 5-pin for a spare.
There you go, buddy. Gotcha. That's nice.
Oh. Oh. Well then. Matt Nichols with the thing in the back there. The pin came back and hit it. And Spirit matching spares.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
All right, we're back up with Tim Douglas and Corey Lisi. Tim with the strike. Very happy about that. Very happy.
Austin said, I know the word.
Corey looks to get a spare out of this and did not.
I'm fun.
And $10. Before?
The chief for network.
Never.
Oh, yeah. For shot? Well, tequila? Yeah.
And it's a nice 7-pin drop for Tim Douglas and a diamond for Corey Lisi. And a spare on strike for Tim Douglas. That was a big one. Big trip out there. And Corey pulls it to the left. And a 9 box, Corey. 37-pin lead now. Nice ball by Troy. Nice ball by Fuller. He leaves just a 7-pin. Yeah, spare for Fuller. They needed that one. Stop the bleeding a little bit. 9 bucks for Troy.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna have you fight over that.
Nice ball by Fuller. That ended up better than I thought it was going to be. He leaves the triangle on the left. Troy's got the 6-10 on the right. It's got some wood. He's going to get around it. Who am I? He drives it. Spare in this fourth for Troy. And through completed boxes, we're looking at a 30-pin lead for the blue team. That would be Central 1. And right now in the match, they're up 98. Matt Tusi with a nice ball in the pocket there. He leaves the 5 and the 8. I'm sorry, 5 in the 9.
Hold on to my wallet. Can't drop it in there.
Spare for Matsusi. Pick one. Just missed by Eddie. And he leaves the head for a 10.
Take one of their. No, I'm just holding. Excuse me. I don't. It's been a had to hear the whole time. I was waiting. I was hoping he'd walk over there. I was going to down it and then put it back. But just so Bob to know that he said after the walks.
Matt filling the spare. Ooh, he's off to the right. He fills it with 1. Tough break there. Eddie on the head. He leaves the triangle on the left. 2, 4, and 5. Nice rebound ball by Matt.
Two up. Yeah, then they're still asking your Jimmy is basically. Yeah. You're never gonna look at Matt the same. I told her to. I haven't seen it.
And for completed
So
boxes,
she-
we're looking at a 29 pin deficit for 29 pin lead for. No, I got one.
I look at her. She can't stop looking at your hands. First. Let me help that. What happened?
We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine.
Okay.
I'm good. They confused me for a second.
Cheech. Be all right.
We're good.
You see smoke, don't worry about it.
I think there was more. Oh,
Well, if we get text next week, hey, can you come fix my computer?
This is mine. We're good.
As long as it was only a little. Trust me.
It's over here.
What's this?
I think it's still on.
It's not bowling, it's portrait.
would we end here?
I don't know. There we go.
It's okay, it's all good. Are you playing Fortnite right now?
I'm not playing Fortnite.
Better win.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we are. No, not yet. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You got time.
Oh, there we go. Corey.
Want it?
Yeah.
Great.
All right. The mouse is not working.
Sure, put your Fortnite.
I don't know.
Are we still live? No.
I
It's not working.
I don't know. Well, I did. So I did drop a little bit of water on it. Do you think that has a thing?
Close like on the mouse.
Yeah.
I'm still live. Now.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Still live.
We're still live.
It's on.
All right. I was having a panic attack. So somebody said something to me and I turned and then I hit the thing over. So yeah, we can blame it on Caleb.
Why?
Yeah. If you end up needing a new laptop, tell Jordan. Hello, we are so back. Back. It is hot in here. Am I hot in here?
Shot.
It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So nice shot by Jeff. And come back there. So we had a little bit of an intermission. The ceiling caved in. There's a little bit of water on the laptop. We it's all settled. We got a mop. We're fine. You see, the New England weather, it's so unpredictable. It wasn't supposed to rain today, and then all of a sudden, the roof opened up, which I didn't realize this was a retractable roof. And here we are, you know. I get it. Cheers. What?
Another shot.
Tough break there. It's him. And we are so back. Corey, we're waiting to see if he can hit the reset button. I know that those things can be hard. Corey, reset.
This is crazy. See, this is how bowling should be every friggin' time. Seriously. No exciting.
Well, this is how I am at Worlds, like in mixed worlds and stuff. Like I'm just myself, you know. Are you bowling? What team? Oh, nice. With them. Oh, nice. Good, good, good.
It's gonna be a ride.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's like my favorite weekends.
Damn it.
Corey, have you tried hitting the button? How old are you?
20.
Okay.
I just one more year.
One more year. I was gonna say, would never give you tequila shot, but like, it's like if you ever had tequila, it's terrible. Yes. No, I didn't. No, it's there. It's there. Corey, try hitting the button. If you hit the button, I feel like it'll go. I know. Sometimes I can't control destiny. I I wish I could. I would announce that. I think they should have. I think they should have hired me for the moon landing thing today.
On the table.
Yes. And the astronauts land into the Pacific Ocean like they've never landed before. And they make a huge splash.
Cincy Simba.
Cincy Simba. My God. I'm done. I
The
don't
part
like
is I made the beach paramedics there by half an hour.
Oh, they probably did. What is this? What's going on? I don't even know.
What? Frankie still.
All right. Corey's going to have to see if he can make a spare here. I want it for him. He's had a tough night. He's not been getting the best of luck out of the Leafs. Nice ball by Corey. Corey has become one of my favorite people. Um,
Was looking down.
we actually went to Disney World together back in June. I guess you could say that things are getting pretty serious. I don't know what rides we did together. We every time we went on a ride, there was six of us. We went and we did a wheel of names type thing, and if your name landed in any which way, you rode with whoever you picked. And I think I rode the Spaceship Earth ride with Corey. We didn't get picked much together. But anyways, back to live action. It's a 9, Phil, for Troy. It's a spare for Brian.
You like to give it? You know, it's about
$10 to Troy. Do you have an actual mouse?
already gone.
Yeah, I can jazz here.
Oh, good.
Trying to get the start again. For some reason the score went down.
I like this.
Oh,
Even more so you don't like tequila. So you were like, well,
Fuller on the fill. 9. Big 9.
I know. Get it on
There's nothing on it anymore.
And 2 spares in a row for Brian Fuller.
Good to you now. Awesome. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
What's being played?
I hate feeling left out.
No.
It's not my forte.
Commentating tomorrow.
I don't think I'll be asked back.
I mean, if you're 1 for 1, breaking a quarter.
Celia.
There you go.
Susie off the head pin. A little bit of a good mix. Leaves the 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. Eddie Woodside on the right. Yeah, so unfortunately the scoreboards went down. There has been a mass outage at Academy Lanes. So what you're seeing as the big white screens would be it would be the scoreboards if we had any. Yeah, $10 for Matt, $7 for Eddie. They're right in this game. It's 20 pins.
Like this, right?
2 marks to 9 for Academy 1.
With everybody that went. I don't know something so like Thanks. For the 3 minutes I had to bring her back to the room. She was done. She didn't even get out of bed Sunday morning. It was we recovered on Monday. Ish.
Oh, tough bid on that one for Matt.
I wish I could find that video. After the first tequila shot, I want to go shot. After the second tequila, she was done. It went bad. Where's the other one? Oh, gosh. I can't do it alone.
And right now we're looking at a 17 pin lead for Matt Susie and Company, Academy 1. Steve washes out 5. Leaves 1, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Scally on the head. He leaves a very favorable lead. 3, 6 on the right, 7 on the left.
Sam's gonna work.
Is it working now?
Shot!
Let's go.
Oh,
Turn it up! You get warm!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And a $9 for Scally.
Yeah, that's when you go to the 5-6. Riverwalk, you're coming with me that week too. Yeah, we're going straight from Nashville 5-6. Keep them off.
Okay,
Got it fixed, but it's not working.
that's weird. 9 fill on the spare for his body. Nice ball by Scally. Nothing much to show for it. He leaves this 4 on the left, 3-6 10 on the right. Body for another spare. He's looking at the 6 pin with a little bit of wood in front. And he's got it.
Oh, stop! Hey, you can do that on your part. Hey, shot. Steve, you want to hurry up? Turks and fucking antifreeze. Album, Anchor. Album, company. All right, Timmy. Hey, what's the deal? He said he'd take a sucker. Dad. Dad, one more. See, and no, I mean, yeah, but that's more chocolate bells. No more.
Nice ball by Matt. Leaves the 5 pin. By itself, he's got the wood in there. Not sure that it'll do much, but he can connect it. Jeff off to the left. He leaves a cluster.
It's that guy. Hey,
Matt Nichols just
that,
misses.
that guy deserves a shot. Wait, wipe the olive oil off your head.
Let me marry up.
$10 for Matt.
$1,800.
Yes.
That's the better game. You weren't 1,800. You were drinking the real shit next time.
I only drink it.
Cheech hasn't even done his.
Cheech, what? Let's chit chat and more drink. I feel like I'm.
No?
Nice ball by Jeff. Oh,
And
cheers. Cheers. Bombs away, baby. A strike.
A shirt!
You will never hear me say that.
Great. So, it's not a tequila shot, but I'll drink a sip of beer.
Cheers. Cheers.
yeah, cheers.
My second one tonight.
I just had two myself. It's tough.
Cheers, Cheech. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
When I needed a cheese in myself.
Who's driving Cheech?
I'm spending the night at Dave's.
Oh, well, in that case, get
Wedding tomorrow. And we are so back. Oh
Should be filming Cheech right now.
my God, please no. Spare for Tim.
Julia, you can TikTok. Why don't you get some Cheech on there? She's like, no, I'm
Oh,
in.
Corey just misses on the left.
We need to get back to Sean. I already have. Yeah.
And a $9 for Corey. We're living a little bit of a lane breakdown again.
Shut your freaking mouth. Don't you talk about that shit again. My son loves it. Rona's piss buddy. You catch it, just he's drinking that. Yeah.
That's worse.
Like, right? I don't have insurance. Found it for 20 seconds to get out. I got this. I'm like, you never seen Aldo. I can't eat that for. They had not. Car keys to go. That's right. Heineken. Holy cow. What do you think? I need to stick my finger out next to it. What's that? Weakness. Utah. Well, yeah, don't hurt him. He got 2 marks in a row for him.
Yeah, fuck you. Get that goddamn Bud Light. Or
Okay.
whoa! What are we?
Pretty quick, huh? Little bitch. He's crying over here. So
want that?
oh, you called me a bitch and you're like,
And we are back. Sorry for the lane breakdown. We've had a little bit of those. Lane 6 has been a little funky tonight. And Tim's now filling his spear. Central 1's up 25 in the game. They're up 93 in the match. Tim on the fill. Nice ball. 9. He gets 9. Corey, nice ball. A little bit of a mix. Leaves the 1-2-4. 1-2-4. Nice. Nice shot by Timmy. He's got the spare back-to-back marks for Tim Douglas. And a 10 box. Corey?
Put all those bubbles in my goddamn beer.
Like safe.
Right, well, run to my round, so they can Look, you know,
Nice ball by Brian. He leaves the 4-7 on the left, 10 on the right. Tori just missed his spare. Off to the right. Let's see if he gets it. Oh, what a shot by Fuller.
Troy, start with that one.
We're not friends. My teeth came out last week.
We're in a bowling alley again, seeing each other too, which is so funny. I'm talking to Sarah Jalbert and the future Lauren Godwin, which is just crazy. Tomorrow is the wedding of the decade. We will be so together, not in a bowling alley, which is just so... What? He did not do tequila. No, I got 2 shots by random people tonight. I'm not whether I'm lost. You know.
It's fine. He's playing Fortnite and watching.
Yeah, everything's fine. We're having a great time tonight. We're hanging out. It's like soft rock on 106.7. Oh, Fuller just missed. Probably would have gone up high. Hi, Corey. 9 bucks to Troy. 10 bucks to Brian. And it looks like it's going to come down to the wire. It's 20 pins right now, Center 1. It looks like that Center 1 has an extra hit up there.
in this house. Yeah.
Matt Susie on the pocket. He leaves the 7, 8, and 10 for a spare. Head Woodside off the head pin. He leaves the horseman on the left, 10 on the right.
I have three.
Yeah. So, nope, I'm gonna tap this massage for
No, I didn't. I don't. That's
Nice shot by Matsusi. Nice shot. Good time for it. And Woodside with a nice offer. Oh, that 10 pin said no, 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 no.
Oh my god.
tell them.
I know, right? Both.
$10 for Eddie.
Michael, you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much. We have a barn burner. This could be a very big 4 points for Academy One if they can bail it out. And just as I say that, to Phil for Matt Susie, he's gonna have to come right back. Nice ball by Ed Woodside. 9 pin drop. It's just a 7 pin. Nice comeback ball by Matt Susie. Really nice comeback ball. That's a spare for Eddie.
Like, if Deborah ran, it was like I thought, and Deborah.
On the fill, Eddie with 9.
Suck. Not worried about, but no, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, let's go. We got. Yeah, no.
Gonna try something a little weird.
Tell her that Al's gonna die laughing. We gonna drink that? Let's go. I'm sorry. Oh, it's back, Steve. You're empty. It was back. Oh, that's his face. Rio, tell him what you've done in the past. Rio. Back See you, Bob. Rio drink the backwash from a different substance. I'm gonna fucking, my finger's gonna fucking be all over you. I'm gonna whoop my willy you on my way home.
Dash.
Want to hear a funny story about hitting the brakes? We had a minivan. We took out the back seat from a van manager. She goes, I'm gonna go in the van. I said, okay. She didn't want to get something, go like this, and I hit the brake, and we could slam the gas. She went, sound like simple. Steve, I got you.
Scally on the head pin. Into it. Ooh, almost.
Steve, get a spare. Rod, you suck.
Scally. Ooh, the wood did not help him there. Nice shot by Stevie.
Steve!
Let's go!
Hey, hey.
Said a couple of raspberry stolies. Give her a second.
So,
She smells alcohol. She's like, oh, shit.
Go back, beat him up on the one.
So, I heard my asshole. If I hear
All right, Scally gets a wash up. He leaves 137. Steve on a spare takes out 3.
Tuesday.
Did you say? Did you
She
say?
No. She was scared. Go, Scally.
Scally with a nice spare. That's some good bounce back. They need pins right now.
That's perfect. You're in
Now,
Wait,
no, you check it the other way.
let's wait now.
It's an all one. Bad now.
Do it, I gotta be easy.
Okay.
Less now.
Funniest thing ever.
Yeah, oh, it's time to go home.
No, yeah.
All right, Scally's going to fill his mark in the 10th. Right now it's 32 pins.
He's always looking at her watch.
There you.
Oh, he's off to the right and 3. 29 pins going into the final.
Steve! Build it up.
I'm disgusted.
Yours was just say. Yeah, I picked it up. That shit's.
Nice ball by Jeff. Almost a double. He leaves the 5 and the 7. Matt Nichols on the left. He leaves the 4 and 7.
Yeah.
We have quite the barn burner.
That's good.
21 pins.
Never.
I'm not original yet. This is my first stream. Glenn Gill is in front of him making fun of me.
No, never.
Never, never. If you weren't watching the other stream, Glenn Gill finished with a 140 game.
Attention to me.
I did.
You know,
I was checking you out. I love the haircut too. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I know. It looks good.
I cut like half of my.
It looks good. Yeah. I noticed. I noticed everything. That's one of my qualities. I noticed everything.
Green flag.
Yeah, green flag. Very green flag. Very, very green. All right, so right now we're looking at a 21 pin deficit for Academy 1. Jeff is on the head pin. Bombs away, baby.
That's what I look like.
Everybody.
I don't know if that's trademark.
I don't honestly, I apologize. If it is trademarked, I apologize.
I think you're doing a great job.
I think honestly it's a great job. This has been a lot of fun. I hope that Corey has me back. I hope Corey has me back.
Next week, you want to do my?
Sure. Do you have these things?
No, I have a cell phone. I'm not advanced.
Oh, okay. Where are you guys bowling next?
Here,
Against who?
I have no one.
Oh. Well, maybe it's them and I'll just be here.
We are bowling them soon.
Okay, well when you guys bowl them, I'll be here.
We're here the rest of the year.
Same.
Come every Friday.
Every Friday. What am I doing? Nothing.
Next Friday we'll go to.
Oh, well, this Friday we're also going.
Yeah.
Do you want me to ask? Do you want me to ask Sarah?
There ain't no dump
She already
here.
gave me the double up.
Yeah, a double strike for Jeff. A bomb's away.
Stay.
Listen, I have to. These people are sleeping with your bowling this string, okay?
No, it's because you're commentating. You haven't heard in like 2 hours.
I have nothing to commentate on. Do something.
Right here. Sounds like a silent.
Jeff Walls! Throw another one, will ya? Are you kidding me? Let's go! I get a piece too. I was on Academy 1 tonight. People watching, they're like, oh my god, shut up, you know?
Shut your hole. I can't hear them.
And Corey, oh, we were hoping for another one. I was hoping. I just wanted to scream. I like screaming.
Hold on, let me swallow. Can't do that when I got liquid in my mouth.
And Corey with a mock at the night. I'm like, oh, you guys are just throwing 3 balls every box. It gets boring back here. Oh, Tim just missed.
Oh my god.
$10 for Tim.
Boy, we're only at 7.
Name on the little thing.
That's right. We're having 60 foods. Oh, stop. Where's the football?
On the fill. Corey washes up 5. And that's a lead now for Academy 1. Timmy in the pocket leaves the 5 and the 8.
You tell him I said it's said I'm upset at.
Yeah, I will. No.
It's fucking
No, I'm staying at Dave's house.
matter.
5 minutes.
That's Steve running.
And a spare for Tim Douglas.
We're gonna have Chinese food after. Oh, wait, that's fine. Oriental garden. I go. See you tomorrow, my wife's making me go home.
Sarah, can I take Tim out tonight?
No, no.
Oh,
It's going to the wedding and you'll be with guys one more day.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Did you get to hang out with me? Fun had a bowling alley.
That's exciting. That's exciting. Nice fill by Tim. It's 5.
you're just
It's a 9-pin. It's a 9-pin difference. What?
5 after.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was kind of boring. I mean, they're throwing 3 balls. I told Troy, he's like, you just come alive now. And I'm like, well, Troy, like, throw him hard.
I can't.
He's 84 through 8.
Can't comment on you missing signals.
No, what am I gonna say? Ooh, curtain. Like, great job hitting the curtain. What do you want me to say?
Myrick would say, no, ain't no sound more hurting than the ball hitting the curtain.
Mm-hmm. Troy, just off the head. Four horsemen on the left. Fuller down the middle. He's got it. We're getting interesting, folks. We're getting interesting. Troy's tequila shot showing.
I like.
And it's a $9 for Troy. One would say they're close to 1,800. And here we go. It's an 8-pin deficit for Academy 1.
Those good for at least 7.
At least 8 or better. We have a match.
Here's the head though.
And he's got 7. Yeah, 7 fill for Brian. What's his name? Fuller.
Yeah,
Brian Fuller.
Brian.
Yeah, Brian something. And a spare for Fuller. Big one. Big one for Fuller.
Very good.
Oh! And let me tell you, folks, let me tell you, we have the best ending to a match this year, folks. This is crazy. It's one pin. One pin. Crazy. This is an oh, I'm sorry. Four. And so we have a 2-pin win for Academy One. Wow, it's 4-4 split. Yeah, like it's my fault. I've been talking the whole time. And that's it, folks. What?
You just now started.
I know all of a sudden. Yeah. 1781 for Central One and 1715 for Academy One. But I think I only bought one for. Damn. You guys were having fun 5 minutes ago. Sure.
Man, it was too late.